Hello and welcome, and let's go in. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Fazel.
Wendus and I can cover more ground on our own. Let's find the keystone.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Any dialogue?
I hate places such as this. No bird song, no fragrant breeze, and not a whisper in creek to be heard. Just dead stone and stale air. Let's find the keystone and get out of here.
She doesn't like quiet places. Okay. It's alright.
So this is Betharzel, eh? Mind your feet, Harry. Every bit of metal in here means to do you harm.
Does she fight, by the way? She does something. Which is more than I can say to some for some characters. Is this It's not like we need a shield, but okay.
The tales were true. Silver. I'll send crafters down to carve it out once we deal with the rest of these metal beasts. I hear something wailing and scratching at the walls. There's darkness all around.
Spooky. Maybe she's just scared of rats. Does it matter which side we go? I guess it does.
There. That must be the artisan keystone.
Verandis. So it's true. You are alive. Nevertheless, the keystone is mine.
I told you I saw him, skulking around Markarth. He's not as impressive as you led me to believe.
Enough, Belaine. Take the keystone. My Verandis would give chase. This pathetic creature. I don't know what it will decide to do.
Rada, you must listen. There's still time to make things right. Rada? Rada!
Damn it! The lane took the keystone. That metal beast is standing in our way.
Well, this could have opened earlier. No? You guys, I guess you guys will join the fight later, are you? Oh, there's some... Why is the game bugging out? Oh, now I can use the skill. Anyway. It's not like I need to do anything. He was taking a ton of damage from Tanorin for some reason. God, this is so buggy. You see this shaking? So, just in a space of 60 seconds, the amount of broken crap that appeared in the game, it's mad. Anyway. Just ignore that, as we do. Anything else to collect? Oh, there's another case here. Hey, what did oh, as usual.
I don't hear any clanking behind us. I think we're clear. Curse that Lady Belaine. I thought if we could acquire the Keystone, we could finally get the upper hand. I'm tired of snapping at the heels of the Grey Host. I want to go for the throat.
Maybe we can still catch up to her.
Maybe. But you have to go alone from here, Harrier. There's a fork in the path, and we need to go our separate ways. At least for a while. There's something down here. A darkness. Like leeches in a pond, it takes little bites of my soul.
So you're leaving?
I need to get back to the surface. I need to see the sky. Feel the wind on my skin. I'll rally the warriors and start preparing for the fight to come. Protect your heart, Harrier. This darkness will eat at you too, if you let it.
Thanks for the warning, Arana. I'll see you later.
Keep an eye on Verandas, Harrier. Rada al-Saran was toying with him. He's got plans for your friend, I think.
You think? Well, what else do you think? Like about this darkness?
It's hard to explain. Most witchcraft is. Imagine a boulder. Heavy, solid, huge. Now imagine some grinning bastard lowering it onto your chest. Slowly at first, but it starts to crush you. Little by little, it becomes harder to breathe.
Is the feeling of darkness worse down here?
Aye. It feels like a wet rag sliding down my throat, choking the life out of me. I'll manage. But you need to stay wary. All of you. Whatever it is, it's like a black pit at the center of a sour fruit. And I don't think it belongs in this world.
Did you get any impressions from the Arctan Keystone?
Dwarf magic is hard to hold. It's so clean, all straight angles, no frayed edges. So natural is what it is. The Keystone might open a door, but more than that, it's eager. It doesn't just want to open, it wants to activate something.
Activate something, huh? What about the silver we saw down here?
I'll send crafters to gather some. We'll fashion it into weapons, arrow tips, coated blades. We have a few metalworkers in the clans. Use what's on hand to survive, same as always. Silver hurts the Grey Host, so we'll work with silver.
Alright, silver works. Works for me.
Gwendis, think this through.
No, they slipped the noose once. That's not going to happen again.
What is she up to? Hey, Brandis, what's up?
My friend, I thought I could catch Rada and Lady Belaine. Convince him to... Anyway, I'm sorry I failed us. They acquired the Keystone and escaped across the river, toward that dwarven structure in the distance.
So, what now?
Unlike Gwendis, we can't rush off without a plan. Clear heads will win the day, mark my words. This contest is far from over. With a fresh trail to follow and new allies at our side, victory is closer than ever. And much of that is because of you.
Oh yeah, I've done a hopeful lot. Especially on this quest.
This must be Blackreach. I've read the legends, but I never thought it was real. The stories hardly do it justice. Perhaps one day I'll have an opportunity to explore it more fully. For now, we have work to do. Are you still with me, my friend?
I am. And this is one of those cases where the writing has forgotten that you've already been down here. Anyway, yes, I'm with you. But Lady Belaine, I mean, she's hot. Crazy hot. Anyway, sorry, she took the keystone.
Ah, the keystone. What is it and how is it connected to that dwarven structure? Why are they so important to Rada and Lady Belaine? Perhaps they seek to harness some sort of dwarven sorcery? Well, regardless, we can't allow them to achieve their goal.
Shall we go after them?
Yes, but we need to proceed with caution. We don't know the purpose of the keystone, and we don't know what they plan to do with it. That said, we are not without our own talents. We can overcome any obstacles and find a way forward. We always do.
Until the day we don't. Okay, I'll help you find a way into that dwarven ruin. Can't be that hard.
I'll meet you across the river. Together we'll find a way to enter that ruin. Seeing Rada again, it reopened many old wounds. He wasn't always the villain. At least, I like to think he wasn't. Ah, a fool's hope is a dangerous thing.
You seem conflicted about Rada al-Saran. Is he your ex-boyfriend?
Conflicted? I suppose you could say that. We were friends once, partners, in a great and noble undertaking. And then Rada changed. Maybe it was me. Who can say? He betrayed what we believed in, and then he died. Or at least, I thought he did.
Well, he's certainly not dead. But we have to stop him, right?
Without a doubt. Rada's plans, whatever they are, will prove catastrophic to the mortal realm if allowed to proceed unchecked. I hope I can talk to him, appeal to his better half, and make him see reason. If not, I'll do whatever I must to end this.
Well, he's definitely not going to see reason, we know that. Why didn't you realize Lady Belaine is a vampire? Did she seduce you or something?
We have the ability to mask our condition from mortals, but it takes a powerful vampire indeed to hide from another one of our kind. As much as I hate to admit it, Belaine fooled me. I can tell you this, she's unlike any vampire I've met before.
Oh, on that we agree.
All vampires carry the stain of Molag Bal. It's the inescapable reality of our condition. But Lady Belaine, I sensed something else inside her. A vacant darkness.
And you want to fill it.
Still,
Me too.
if I can speak to Rada, perhaps we can settle this without bloodshed.
Yeah. There might be blood. Any guess as to what they plan to do with the Arcton Keystone?
I was able to study the keystone, briefly, before Rada and Belaine snatched it away. It's a faceted stone bound by a metal band, obviously of dwarven design. I'm not a Dwemer expert, but the keystone, it could have 1,000 different uses.
But you must have encountered something like it in all your travels?
It shares some similarities with Ayleid Welkin stones, but as far as I know, the Ayleids and dwarves had little to do with each other. That's puzzling. Magic stones often serve as power sources, as well as keys and even weapons.
Yeah, they sure do. Using it as a power source or a key seems more likely, seeing that they took it to the ruin.
I reached that same conclusion, my friend. Let's get over there and find out, shall we? And if the opportunity presents itself, perhaps I can get Rada to see reason and abandon this destructive course he's set for the Grey Host.
That's very unlikely. But you do you. Huh. Why does she get wrapped? What did we do for her to get wrapped? Strange.
I'll meet you outside the ruin, my friend.
Okay. Man, that is cool. I want to do that too. Whoa, that is one big skiver. I don't recall seeing that before. I think that's the master. Didn't have any turtles, so I guess he had to just train all the skivers. Why do I always forget the name of the master rat?
Can never have too much, right?
Oh. There's a stone here. Okay. It's here, but it's above. It's above where? Up there. How do we get up there? Whoa. Wait, I don't recall being taught that before. Have we used Void Anomalies before? Am I not supposed to be here yet? Maybe? Well, we're here now.
What's it feel like, all that magicka?
Oh, okay. Cool. Right, maybe we'll leave this here. And go back to the quest. Library of Arcades undiscovered. Ooh, what's all that fancy stuff? Well, they are not friendly. Alright. Looks cool. You're already pointing at me? Really?
There you are. We have a problem.
We have a problem, do we? Of course we do.
This is where Rada and Lady Belaine entered the structure, but I can't find any way to open the doors. I suspect this may be why they needed the keystone.
Alright. So, how do we go in without the keystone?
Good question. Let's look around. Not all of the ruin remains intact. Portions have crumbled over the ages. Perhaps we can find a path through the rubble. Just be cautious. I've seen both constructs and shadowy creatures prowling this ruin.
Constructs and shadowy creatures? What do you mean? I didn't see any on the way here.
The constructs are dwarven and expected. The shadows, some sort of beings made of inky darkness. Quite unsettling and potentially dangerous. Something unusual has taken hold of this place.
Any idea what this place might have been once upon a time?
I wish I could say for certain. I've done precious little reading on dwarven ruins. I do seem to recall the name Arkzand being connected to a university, a library. This place does have a sort of academic look to it, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it does. These shadow beings you mentioned, do you think they're dwarves?
I've seen nothing dwarven in their manner or appearance. Dwarves were meticulous scholars. Their constructs, their architecture, everything was precise and controlled. These shades are like wild animals. Whatever spawned them may not be dwarven at all.
Yeah, you're probably right. Arana sensed something down here. She called it a darkness.
Reach magic strikes me as wild and unpredictable. Arana clearly shares a strong connection with the ebb and flow of the spirits, though. She might have sensed these creatures, but I suspect something else caused her distress.
Something else?
The source of these shadow beings, these shades. I sense a corruption, a void. The longer I'm close to it, the more I suspect it may be the very thing that drew Rodda and Lady Belain here in the first place. Stay alert, my friend.
And you're also probably right again. Have you checked underneath these pots? Maybe they put the key there. Yay. Nothing to read. Plenty of books, but nothing to read. Oh, is that a seat? Yeah, it is a seat. You can sit. Yeah, we can sit and chill. And see those showy creatures. They do look cool though. Look at that. They look like those thingies from Harry Potter. Something to discover over there. We'll leave that for later. Oh, we've got a construct fighting a shade. Interesting. Oh, here it is.
That door is clearly blocked. And that strange energy. Wait. Is there something on the floor?
Really? You don't say. We reached the ruins that Lady Belain calls the Library of Arxen. It doesn't look like a library to me. Belain's obsession with awakening this dark relic concerns me. I think centuries of isolation have taken their toll. The relic's presence seems to have created some strange energy pockets. Lady Belain claims that people harness the power of the energy to move short distances, to reach otherwise inaccessible locations. The Ashen Lord has asked me to investigate this phenomenon further, as it could be of great benefit to the Grey Host. I shall do my best to confirm the application of these void portals. I will be cautious, however. I have seen what happens over time to those who draw sustenance from the darkness here. It is no way to live. I understand this alliance with the Lady Belain is necessary to the Grey Host's goals, but we cannot become entrapped in her madness. Pentarch? Severns or Giverns? Okay.
Anything worth reporting about the contents of that note?
Yeah, I don't want to tell you. La 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 blah, blah, blah.
That parchment appears relatively fresh and intact. What does it say?
It's written by a Grey Host Pentarch. Apparently this is the Library of Arxend.
The Library of Arxand. Interesting. I assume a dwarven library houses more than simply books. Anything else of pertinence written there?
It suggests that Lady Belain wants to awaken some sort of dark relic.
A dark relic? That sounds ominous. And quite likely related to the darkness that Arana sensed, and I now feel as well. That could be the source of these shades. Anything else?
It mentions void portals. Strange energy pockets that can be harnessed to travel short distances.
Void portals. A dark relic resonating power. And strange shades. We can't let any of this fall into Radha and Lady Belain's hands. Let's see what we can find on the other side of this structure.
Alright. I'll keep looking. So I guess this is where the game talks about those portals that we used last time. Or earlier, or yesterday, depending how I edit the video, I suppose. Well, if we have to go back over there, maybe we'll go and see this, discover this thing down here. Oh, this is open. Okay. Isn't this how we entered the area? Yeah, it is where we did.
Such destruction. And not the slow decay of time. Something terrible happened here.
You're probably right. The others have long gone, in search of the Arxan keystone. Lady Belaine and the Ashen Lord needed to access the library. I need to learn more about this energy, though. The silent emptiness of these ruins is a perfect environment to conduct my research. No one to disturb me but mindless constructs and these strange, twisted shades, fleeting between pockets of energy in the blink of an eye. Lady Belaine seems to be able to use these void portals. Surely, I can discover this secret for myself. I don't know, maybe I need to be a vampire for that. Despite Lady Belaine's guarded secrecy concerning the Dark Relic, I have made a breakthrough. Upon examining the concentrated energy in the ruins, I discovered small pieces of a shard-like material that seems to originate inside the darkness. Each shard had a heaviness to it, almost as if a force was pulling outside objects into itself. If I concentrate, I can feel the same pull in the surrounding energy pockets. Each shard seeks to return to the energy it shortly emerged from. I wonder what will happen if I approach one of the energy pockets with it. Another discovery. I approached an energy pocket with a shard and the secret became apparent. As I got closer, the pull became stronger. Suddenly I felt what can only be described as a slipping. As if I tripped and fell, not down, but sideways. Looking around, I realized I was somewhere new. I had been pulled with the shards through the energy to this new location. Harnessing the energy has opened the long sealed doors of this ruin to me. Perhaps we will not need the Arxan keystone to enter the library after all. At least not to get inside the structure. Knowing Lady Belaine, the keystone has another function that she has yet to share with the Ashen Lord. The Pentarch.
It's a strange looking shard.
Ah, a shard magically appeared. How convenient. Nice symbol, though.
Another note and a strange shard. What do you think, my friend?
The note says that Pentarch figured out how to use the void portals. It mentions shards like these.
Interesting. The shards remind me of something torn from the darkest corner of oblivion. As unsettling as that object is, I think we should hold on to it. Especially if we can use it to navigate the void portals.
The note says the Pentarch was pulled through the portals by one of these shards.
I suggest you try to use a shard to propel yourself through one of the void portals. The risks are significant, but if we can turn these strange pockets of energy to our advantage, we have to attempt it.
Why don't you do it? I mean, you're the one who already turns into thin air. Not me. I mean, apart from the one assassin skill that I use, that I technically become like you for a brief second, but... Was it press E or Alt E? Okay, maybe we can't use it on this one. It says whenever we got portals. Here we go.
Worked! Well done, my friend.
Oh. Oh, that's a player. Okay.
Look up there, between the columns. You see that portal?
Why isn't this? I'm confused. Doesn't take much, I know. It sure is. I like it.
This place... I had no idea. I knew the dwarves created some magnificent structures, but this is amazing. And look, more of those void portals in the higher portions of this. The only word that comes to mind is... cathedral.
I think that's a good word. Why are there so many void portals in and around the library, do you know?
Until we find the source, I can only speculate. We need to locate it, learn more about this energy, and determine the true nature of these shades. If Rada and Lady Belaine can harness this dark energy, I hate to imagine what they could accomplish.
What do you think they want with this energy?
The longer I spend in close proximity, the more I pick up from the shades. I sense fragmented thoughts and raw emotion. They remind me of pure rage and unbridled pain. Perhaps exploring the library will yield some answers.
Perhaps.
The path ends here, but there's a door up above. We need to find a way to reach it. With the path ahead blocked, our only option appears to be the door above us. However, I sense something on the other side. I smell oil. I hear the whine of ancient gears. Proceed with caution, my friend.
Do you think I can use the void portals to reach the door?
An excellent idea. You might have to get creative to reach the very top.
But you sense some sort of danger beyond that door?
Danger. But it seems related to this dwarven structure and not the dark energy we're tracking. I doubt it's anything we can't handle. Just be careful as you traverse the portals. A fall from those heights could prove deadly. Even for you.
Yeah, true. I haven't maxed out my damage reduction. These books, potentially. So I might have to get creative. How creative? Ah, okay. You have to approach the... Well, I'm confused. Reach the upper level below. What do you mean below? Not so difficult when you're paying attention. Should we have a... Sit on the other side, Varane. Let's have a drink. I've got a beer here. No? Alright, fine. Let's go.
This appears to be some sort of containment apparatus. And there's a shade trapped at the center.
Really? I haven't seen one of these puzzles in a while. Using the void shard to traverse the void portal is exhilarating. It allowed me to reach this ancient chamber with its remarkable containment apparatus. Look how the machine utilizes larger chunks of the void shard. Crystals, actually. It somehow makes use of the dark energy that spills out of these pockets. These breaches in the fabric of reality. Is this the remnant of a Dwemer experiment, frozen in time? By rotating the crystals, I discovered they serve as focal points for the energy, reflecting and refracting it. Through this amplification, the apparatus begins to stir. Perhaps I can adjust it to stabilize one of the energy pockets. The pull of the energy is powerful, but I must maintain control. If I make a single mistake, I may not be able to pull myself from its grasp. So I'm guessing that's what happened.
Another sheet of parchment? Bring it here. Might that be another observation by the Grey Host Pentarch? What secrets does it reveal this time?
The apparatus somehow focuses the void energy. I think it tried to use it to stabilize the breach.
Of course. Despite all the knowledge he gained, he made a mistake. That trapped shade. That's the Grey Host Pentarch. We should attempt to free him, if not out of mercy, then to determine what he knows about the dark energy and its source.
Well, that escalated quickly. The note suggests that the void crystals can be rotated to focus the energy.
Very well. Manipulate the crystals and see if you can set the tortured shade free. Just exercise caution, my friend. I would hate to see you trapped within the apparatus alongside the Grey Host Pentarch.
Yeah, that wouldn't be great, would it?
That's it. Keep repositioning the crystals to reflect the energy.
How many places does it have to go by? So it needs to come over here. Oh no, there's one more here. Well, this will be interesting. And there's another one back here. Why? And more there. Oh, good. Okay. Okay, this doesn't reflect anywhere.
That did something. Try to connect the crystals in all four corners of the room.
Okay, so there's the one up there. How do I get up there? Wait, isn't that one hitting the crystal effectively? Hitting the portal? I can't get up there though. This doesn't look right. Like it's going through there, but somehow it's hitting that. Like it's going to two places. Anyway. We're definitely not there. So that's coming here now, so I need to get this one. Oh, is that why this one is here in some weird place? But wait, how is this going to reflect to anything? That will be to open the door. I don't think we need to open the door. What I need Is this to go? There's no way this can reach down there, can it? Oh, that one here, okay. That makes more sense. Hello? I have an option. Move you, please. Okay, that is slowly there. Wait, but this one is already hitting there. Where can... Oh, for fuck's sake. Where can this one go? So where is it going now? Okay, no idea where that's going. Here maybe? Those ones are there, but I'm missing this one now, and it was once here, wasn't it? Problem is I can't send this one to anywhere else. So this one reflects down there, right? But this one doesn't have anywhere else that it can receive it from, right? I can redirect that one up there. But where the hell will this one get the power from? Oh wait, if I send... No, it doesn't go up there. It only goes down. Okay, but if I send it to that one down there, then it gets up here. So which one am I missing now? I'm missing one somewhere. Ah, there. Here we go. At long last.
That did it! Quickly now, question the shade before it dissipates.
I can feel something. Tell me about it.
This is a place. Prison. But more than that. What was once asleep. Upstairs. And it's hungry. So very hungry.
This darkness, is it what Radha al-Saran and Lady Belaine seek?
Yes, more than the old one. Yes. The reach for a different purpose. Lady Belaine. The rest that never fails. She awakens the dark heart. She laughs beneath the stars and tears. Do you see? When the dark heart meets, she drains the shadows.
Beneath the stars and spheres? Where can I find Lady Belaine?
She goes to where the brass worlds begin. It's like the glow of horrors
Oh, I am already in darkness. Oh, hasn't dissipated.
Such anguish, such pain. Souls trapped in Molag Bol's realm wither over centuries, but this dark heart, it stripped that creature of its vitality almost instantly. I wish it had told us more. It could have been more coherent.
More coherent will definitely be nice. We know that Rad al-Saran and Lady Belaine are seeking something called the Dark Heart, though.
Yes, but apparently for different purposes. Unstable breaches in the fabric of reality, imploded chambers, trapped shades. Everything points to some terrible dwarven experiment that went astray. This dark energy is clearly powerful and dangerous.
What could Rad al-Saran and Lady Belaine want with something like that?
As the Shade implied, they each seek the Dark Heart for a different reason. Can only imagine what Rodder would do with such power. As for Belaine, he called her the vessel that never fills. A curious description.
Very.
Regardless, we must find them.
Does beneath stars and spheres mean anything to you?
It must have something to do with the sky above. Perhaps constellations such as those that led us to Bethar Zel. In any event, it's evident that the dark current flowing through this place traps souls and twists them into these shades.
This shade made it sound as though the Dark Heart is alive.
Perhaps it does possess life of a sort. Certainly it holds a vast amount of power. Power enough that we can't allow Rada or Lady Belaine to get their hands on it. Come, my friend. Let's continue our hunt.
Sounds good to me. You still here? Well, goodbye then. Fading very slowly, apparently. Okay, let's keep going.
Watch for signs of the Grey Host. That should point us toward Rada and Belaine.
Well, I think a grey host Fairmonger as the name of the enemy, that's a pretty good sign.
Stars, Rada and Belaine. We found them. Let's listen in.
The orrery of Arksand. The key to our salvation. It has stood here unmoving for nearly 3,000 years.
You're sure the keystone will power it, Belaine? It must be ready when the time comes.
The keystone is only part of the puzzle. As you agreed, we must also awaken the Dark Heart.
I gave you my word, Belaine. The Grey Host will make your prophecy come true.
Reach Witch signs and portents can be tiresome, but they are necessary for this. The Dark Heart must beat again.
And it will, Belaine. Soon. With the keystone, we can come and go as we please. Now, let us leave this place. We still have much to do before we restart the orrery.
Reach witch prophecies. What fates are you tempting now, Rudder?
Interesting, I didn't know I had like a crystal on my head when I'm in the dark. That is funny.
As we speculated, the keystone does more than open doors. Rada and Lady Belaine plan to use it to restart the orrery. The question remains, why? And what role does this Dark Heart play in their schemes?
She mentioned rich witch prophecies. Do you know what she's talking about?
I'm not sure. We know the Grey Host has Reach witches among its ranks. Perhaps a local coven has some role in all this. We need to speak with Arana. To learn about Reach witch prophecies, we might as well go to an expert.
That is a fair point, and I'd love to see Arana again. Should we go after Al-Saran and Lady Belaine?
Without the keystone or more of those void portals, we can't get down into the orrery chamber. I'll stay here and try to pick up their trail. I need you to go to Rebel's retreat and see what you can learn from Arana.
Alright. Question is, how do we get out of here? Apparently there's a door on the other side. I will of course go to the side that does not have a door. Or rather, has a blocked door. A lot of empty barrels, which I should just be able to burn. But anyway. Okay, it doesn't let us jump. I was thinking it might let us jump and then just kill us, because we're not meant to be there. Philosopher's Crown discovered. I think there will be a quest here. And it will send us down there. But hey ho. Why did it pull a weapon? Is it because I had the weapon before I went into the water? When no, I'm confused. And we've discovered this, which we will probably need later. Anyway, I was hoping to find like a chest or something while exploring this area that I didn't really need to be in. Okay, I think we're finally here. Jeez. It's gonna use a fast travel station, but this place wasn't discovered. That's where the quest was pointing us towards. Not because it wasn't discovered, but because the quest markers always point to a normal passage rather than a way shrine. Highly annoying at times, but I suppose more immersive. Oh.
You won't live to see them.
Right, and now the two of us against the boss, I'm not sure about that. Thankfully another player joined that was way more powerful than us. And this player arrived just a tad late. Sorry buddy. 1969. Nice. Nice level to be on. And yeah, did he still arrive in time to collect? No, I don't think he did. Yeah, I didn't see him bend down. I think every character bends down to collect. If we did get it without doing anything, then fair play.
Unnatural witch storms. Nothing but
Well, from experience, just getting into the area,
I think we're the first to camp here.
even though it puts you aggroed, it doesn't actually count towards the reward. Anyway, where were we going? Below. There's a... I want to get to that. Where can we go up? Oh, there's a quest here. Okay. Might as well get that, since we're not finishing the other quest.
Oh, what new horror has that storm unleashed upon us now? Outsider. You approach Fiallan, apprentice shaman of the Crow-Eye clan. That cursed storm may have disrupted our wards, but make no mistake. This is still Reachland, defended by brave Reach folk. We will not give up without a fight.
If I was here to fight, I would have already killed you. Tell me about this storm.
It was horrible. I've never seen anything like it. A roiling mass of black and crimson. It exploded right above Carthwaston. When it hit my village, people changed. They turned feral. Ancestors guide me, but I don't know what to do.
Well, you've got red eyes, so I think you've gone somewhat feral too. Not that I mind a little feral. You said the storm disrupted the woods? Your woods?
Wards blessed by the spirits that protect our village. The wards stopped the worst of the storm, but they must be restored. I tried to reach them, but the wilderness has become too dangerous. I prayed for help. Did the spirits send you to aid me?
Oh, the spirits sure sent me to you. Or something. And I'll help you if I can, sure.
Meet me in Karthwasten so I can introduce you to my master, Shaman Ulvok. He can explain the restoration process better than I. Besides, we need his blessing for you to aid me. The spirits sent you. They answered my prayers, I'm sure of it.
We're moving a little quick, don't you think? I mean, getting the blessing already to be with you, I think maybe we should take it easy a little bit. What about these wards, though? What can you tell me about them?
As an outsider, you may not understand. The wards are dedicated to the most revered spirits of our clan. In exchange for offerings, they provide blessings. Unfortunately, the storm disrupted the wards. The shaman sent me to restore them, but...
But you weren't able to.
No. Not with the feral villagers prowling the wilderness. I couldn't even get close to any of the wards. Shaman Ulvok can tell you more about what we need to do. I'm only an apprentice. He explains things much better than I do.
Sounds fair. I will meet you there. I'll just go and pick up this shard over here. Or over there. Oh, I'll get some flowers for Tandorin, I suppose. Am I going the right way, though? Any of you gonna wake up and fight me, no? Fine.
You're brave, reaching in there like that.
Okay.
You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
Oh, I forgot I had Ember. I did wonder why. This dialogue is a bit different from Tandorin. Of course, it's my lovely Ember, but I don't need her with me anymore. So I wasted some wrapper there for her. That's okay. It's only a flower. Oh, now there are some feral stuff there.
Always ready to jump in.
There's someone by the shard? Oh, that's the player that was with us, fighting on a thingy. The storm.
It's so beautiful.
Now where do we go? I know where I go. I need to use the bathroom. That's where I'm gonna go. And then I'll probably continue this video another day. Or maybe I'll finish it here, because this is like almost 2 hours of footage now, at least. So... we're not gonna attack the thingy. I don't know which side. Actually, I need to go this way, isn't it? The main quest is somewhere here. Okay, yes, I will ignore the main quests anyway and focus on this quest. There's a path down here where exactly where we came from, so we'll follow the trail. Oh, there's a bunny! There was a bunny. That will make for a lovely dinner. Now now I'll leave it here. I don't really actually want to be here when I relog, because there was opponents there, wasn't there? Here I think was safe. So thank you all for watching. Stay safe, happy gaming, and I'll see you on the next one.